I'm not Kenyan, I'm Ugandan, but I'm a Kenyan mom. I've come today for this maandamano. Even if I'm going to die, I don't care. I'm a Muslim. Na nikikufa Kenya, munizike hapo leo. Musilalishe maiti yangu, mimi ni Muislamu. Munizike leo. I've gone through a lot in this country. Not me alone, mothers. Even she's a mother. She's a mother. I love my Kenyan people, but women are going through a lot. We are suffering. Hiyo gavana tunyanyasa. Walai maisha ni ngumu Kenya. Mbona ama gavana tusaidie basi na watoto jameni. Tunagopa hadi kuzaa. Tunagopa hadi relationship squeeze. Maisha nenda ikiendelea ikikuwa hard. Me as a Ugandan lady, Kenyan mom, I will speak out. I'm East African baby. I'm an East African giant. I'll speak. This is my home. Kwetu hata nikikufa nafaa kuzikwa hapa Langata. Tuwajuku wangu.
We are having the most useless and stupid members of parliament in Kenyan history. The most useless members of parliament in the entire history of Kenya. Imagine these fellows sat down on Thursday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening discussing Rigathi Gachagua. The topic was Rigathi Gachagua, the same man they impeached 1 year ago. They sat down from morning to evening discussing the Rigathi Gachagua. I'm wondering, how can this be? How can we have so stupid members of parliament from morning to evening discussing a man instead of discussing policies, instead of discussing the problems we are having in this country, instead of discussing how we can revive the education system, how we can revive our health system, instead of discussing how police brutality is happening in this country, how the police abduction can be stopped, how the police killings can be stopped in this country. Your members of parliament sat down on Thursday from morning to evening discussing Rigathi Gachagua. How can we have so stupid members of parliament in the entire history of Kenya? How can this be in 2025? That members of parliament are only serving the interests of the executive. Your members of parliament are now worshipping William Ruto instead of discussing issues affecting Kenyans. How can we have so stupid members of parliament in 2025? Where did we go wrong as a country? I was so shocked that the entire members of parliament sat down discussing Rigathi Gachagua. The same man they impeached 1 year ago and said within 3 weeks he will be forgotten. They sat down discussing the same man. Instead of discussing policies, they were discussing Rigathi Gachagua. Instead of your members of parliament discussing the issues affecting Kenyans, they were discussing Rigathi Gachagua. My fellow Kenyans, where did we go wrong? We are having the most useless and stupid members of parliament in the entire history of Kenya. We need to do something about this. We need to start recalling these members of parliament before 2027. 2027 is so far. Ikombali zaidi. We need to recall these people. These stupid people, we need to recall them. Some are talking, chest stamping, worshipping William Ruto. Yani, naona hata members of parliament from ODM side now worshipping Ruto. The same people who told us that Ruto was the devil are now worshipping the same devil they told us William Ruto was. I listen to members of parliament, how they are defending the executive. And I'm wondering, did we vote for these people to go and defend the executive or to do their job in parliament? Instead of putting the executive in check, these people are now worshipping the executive. We are having the most useless and stupid members of parliament in the entire history of Kenya. And we need to overhaul that house. We need to do away with these members of parliament we are having right now. Hii parliament hapa iko hapa. We need to do away with this. Wakiendelea hivi, tutasema tunawakujia. Mtoke hapo muende kabisa. The most useless members of parliament. Instead of discussing issues affecting Kenyans, you are defending the executive. What is wrong with you? Why can't you use your brain, man? Stop blaming Gen Zs for your own actions. Stop blaming Gen Z for the lootings we are seeing happened. It is your goons who did that. It is the goons you sent ndio walienda wakaribu properties na wakachomea watu biashara na wakalut. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your goons. Your goons did a very good job. And now you want to blame it on Gen Z. We are not buying it as a country. We will not buy that as a country. There was a plan even before, and KTN showed us that there was a plan. Goons were being arranged to go and attack people, to go and loot businesses and destroy businesses. Up to now, hakuna hata mtu mmoja ameshikwa kwa hao magoons. We can see what is happening. It is very sad that you can use goons to destroy people's properties, people's businesses, to loot people's businesses, and then you blame it on Gen Z. It is so sad. You wanted Kenyans to hate Gachagua. Now you are coming with a narrative that it is Gachagua who sent people to go and destroy properties. That is a lie, and you know it. Kenyans knows it. The time has come that Kenyans are just watching you. Kenyans wanakuangalia tu, wanaona these people are so stupid. Mnatengeneza goons waende wa destroy our properties, and then you blame it on Gen Z. Because you know you cannot bribe Gen Z. Gen Zs are leaderless. They are tribeless. So you are trying to make them to be the enemy of the public. We are not buying that, my friend. It is so sad that a CS Interior can order the police to shoot anyone who is approaching the police station. It is so sad. And this must be condemned. Hawa watu kwa akili yao wako so filled with power that wanafikiria kwamba Kenyans are not supposed to live, ni hao wanafaa waishi wakiloot. Hata ukiwa wa Kenya wote mtapata pesa wapi ya kuiba? Where will you get the money to loot? Where will you get the money to loot from? If you kill all Kenyans, where will you get the money to loot from? The same goons umetuma waende wa destroy the businesses za watu. Hizi biashara ndio inalipanga ile ushuru yenye mnaiba. Sasa mkituma goons waende wa destroy business za watu, mtatoa pesa wapi ya kuiba? Na mnaibanga pale wakishatoa ushuru. You guys need to think. We need to rethink. You cannot behave like a cattle rustler. You cannot we cannot behave like that. We need to be let's be more than that. We are better than that. We are better than sending goons to go and destroy properties, to loot the businesses za watu na kuchoma biashara za watu. Na hawa watu wanatoa ushuru. Na hiyo ushuru yenye wanatoa ndio mnaiba. Amfikiri kwa nini? Amfikiri kwa nini? You think this one will stop Kenyans from demanding for good governance? You think sending goons will stop Kenyans from demanding good governance? From demanding for the stop of police killings, police brutality, the corruption we are seeing here? Do you think sending goons will stop young people from demanding for jobs? You need to start creating employment. You need to start listening to the young people. You need to start creating good policies. Stop this nonsense of sending goons to destroy properties so that you could blame it on Gen Z and blame it on Gachagua. This thing is not going to work. Kenyans are no longer foolish. Kenyans are no longer wajinga. Watu si wajinga nowadays. Wanaweza ona na wanajua nani alichoma biashara zao. They know ni nani alichoma biashara zao. So when the right time comes, they are going to rectify that. But we cannot go so low to send goons to destroy people's businesses. It is not correct. It is not right. And we cannot go that low. We need to rethink as a country. We need to rethink. It is time that the government comes with a good policy. Government comes with the ways they can create employment. And the only way you can create employment is through industrialization. Let us start manufacturing in this country. There are so many young people who are graduating. And that's the reason why uliongeza fee, ndio many wasigraduate. They cannot now demand ati wanataka kazi. Ndio mkaongeza fee. Ndio mnataka tu watu wachache ndio wa graduate. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come. You cannot stop that. Young people are demanding for good governance. Young people are demanding for employment. You are saying nothing about it. Instead, you are sending goons to go and destroy properties and businesses. How can we go so low? How can we go so low? Let us reason together as Kenyans. Let us sit down and ask ourselves, what is the direction we are heading as a country? Where are we going as a country? Young people are demanding for jobs. Young people are jobless. They want jobs. Young people want good governance. What can we do? Instead of sending goons to destroy properties, why can't we sit down and reason?
Kenya brothers, This is an advice from a guy who is a kid of a Syrian revolution. Record everything, document everything, every protest, every face you can get, document their faces, document police who shoots at you, document other protesters who try to do bad things, and then the media will brush everybody as terrorists or bad people. Get your phone out and record. That's your best weapon, your phone. Not a gun, not anything. Record, because that's how you hold people accountable. One day or another, the government will fall, and this will be evidence for later on. Trust me. It's happening all over the world with Syrians. So you can do the same thing. And free Gen Z in Kenya.
How low was the bar for us to vote an ICC suspect? Yes. In consecutive terms, ICC suspect number 1, Uhuru. ICC suspect number 2, Ruto.
Yes.
I am not surprised that this government is hunting and haunting the dissenters of this regime because they are using the Moi manual. Ruto ni mtoto wa Moi. Amefunzwa na Moi siasa za kuabduct watu, siasa za kuua watu, siasa za kuintimidate watu, na siasa za kutumia vijana vibaya. Na sisi tumekataa.
A man joins politics in 1992. There's bloodshed. He joins the parliament in 1997. Bloodshed. He's a major party in 2007, 2008. Bloodshed. His party's re-election is contested in 2018. Bloodshed. He becomes president in 2024. Blood spills on our streets every damn day. And the perfect example, there is no even perfect example, because what happened today was just crazy work, to be honest. And then the speech following after that, I don't know, man.
The bar was so low that Kenyan voters elected ICC suspects twice. And for some reason, we thought that whatever they were accused of, they wouldn't do it to their own countries. Tafakari ya baba.
Ruto, makosa utafanya 2027, acha tu nikuambie mapema. Ni ati tumepiga kura kuchange governance, tunataka good governance, alafu tunaona tuna lead kwa screen watu wamekupigia kura, utatuambia nani alikupigia hizo kura na hizo namba zenye una lead nayo mbele ulitoa wapi?
Abducting us and killing us won't stop us. Seizing the future of this nation. R.I.P. to our fallen soldiers. Yes, they knew that freedom had a price. This is our country, we're not giving up.
I don't know about you guys, but as for me, any content that is not related to what is happening in my country right now, I'm scrolling past it. In solidarity for those young soldiers who have been on the battle for justice, I just, my guilt, my Kenyan guilt cannot allow me to just be comfortable in watching other content. I feel like, right now we have to be on the know of what is happening in our country from time to time. I don't know about you, but as for me, that's how I feel. Thank you.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mingi. All I want to say is Ruto must go, like yesterday. Bye.
This is Selector Dede.
Wanadhani ya bongo lala, ikikupita we bongo lala. Na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoja. Hati jikuku mewaka sana, na mabisto wanachafua raga. Na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoja. Hakuna boka, peleke shuleni watasoma. Madaktari wamegoma, hapo sani Yesu atatuponya. Wambie punde imechoka sana, farasi bado ijapatikana. Ni mandai wanagonya na mali wanaponda, unakonda wananona. Mandamano, 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 amise mandamano, 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 mandamano.